Good day. This is scapula, anterior surface of the scapula. You can see scapula has three angles: superior angle, inferior angle, and lateral angle over here where you can see the glenoid cavity. So if you can see the glenoid cavity, that must be the lateral angle located laterally. And there is three borders: superior border. So this is lateral border because it's near to the glenoid cavity, the lateral angle. So here is the lateral border, and this is the medial border. At the lateral end of the superior border here, you can see there's a bony projection that projects superiorly and anterolaterally. This bony projection is the coracoid process. And at the base of the coracoid process here, you can see suprascapular notch. Okay, now let's have a look. And another one, there's a concave surface on the anterior surface. This is the subscapular fossa. Okay, now let's have a look at the posterior surface of the scapula. There's one prominent bony projection on the posterior surface of the scapula. Here, this is the spine of scapula projecting from the posterior surface of the scapula, and this spine of scapula will project laterally and superiorly, and it will expand at the end, forming the acromion. Superior to the spine of scapula here, we can see there's a fossa, supraspinous fossa. Inferior to the spine of scapula, there's the infraspinous fossa. Okay, now let's have a look at the lateral side of the scapula. Okay, here you can see the glenoid cavity on the lateral side of the scapula. I've told you glenoid cavity is the lateral angle of the scapula. It articulates with the head of humerus. And inferior to that here, you can see this is the lateral border of the scapula. Okay, thank you. That's all for scapula.